Okay.
WhatsApp. Twitter.
I'm going to make VoiceOver crash, and I'll show you what happens when I'm using Twitter. By the way, if you don't hear any noise, it's because my new air conditioner was installed yesterday and it is working perfectly, and you hear nothing. It's switched on and the heater's on and it works. You just don't think it's turned on because it is, but it doesn't make any noise. Wow.
Books. Twitter.
So, moving on with the test.
Selected. Home tab.
Okay, so
Recorder HQ. YEE. Search. Account menu. Latest tweet. See top or latest tweet. Search. That one chick from the internet. Be the piece of shit you want to be, not the James V. Stone. Jack Boo. Dilly not Jack. Jake. That one. Search. That one chick. Reply. Retweet. Close. Retweet. Button. Account menu. Retweets. Jack. Dilly. You. Holly underscore Quinn. Mal. Holly under. Holly. Mal. Holly under. Alex. French. Doran. Bullet. Trade. Igno. Lady. Dor. Dart. Shell. Adult. Scrap. Unders. Simp. Bub. Friend. Lady Lawyer. Friend. Bub. Gorilla Boy Jonk. Friend. Lady. You. Lust. Tooth.
there you go. I've made VoiceOver crash. But there's one thing. When I'm using Recorder HQ, this happens every time. When I'm using Recorder HQ, VoiceOver keeps working.
And then you left, when all I needed was you to stay. Retweeted by Fire and Ice, 1 day ago, 4 replies.
When VoiceOver crashes when I'm using Recorder HQ, it starts working straight away. If, and this has happened so many times, if I'm not using Recorder HQ, it does not fucking work. I had to reset my phone today between 5:20 a.m. till now. I had to reset it 6 times. And then put the phone back on charge just to get VoiceOver working properly again. Because when I reset it the first 3 times, VoiceOver would not come back on. Fucking thing. And then I reset it 3 more times and put my phone on charge, and it now works.
Too soon, Shaka, Hummingbird, Uncle, Vix, Minutely, Fire, Lissabub, Nonchalant, Lissabub, Nonchalant, 1 dot, Nonch, I am, Owen, Dark, Bub, 1, Green, Tups, Her, I'm a, Brand, Jude, Select, Brand, forward, blue, forward, Brand, Kiss Mark.
Because it'll do it again. I will have Recorder HQ working and VoiceOver doesn't stop working, but when I don't do a recording, VoiceOver will stop working and then I can't use my phone.
Scrap, for, the quick, Larry's, the what, Larry's, boot, the what, Arch, Val, Asot, not, Arch, not, the what, not, the quick, not, Janet, envy, show, small, the office thing, small, show more tweets, button, show more tweets, in progress. Show more tweets, button, show more tweets, in progress. Show more tweets, MTB, Hambone, Amy, Sam, Ricard, Brian, M, Insik, Adam, Court, Beaker, Bub.
And now it's going to work perfectly.
Rose 279 to 200, Channel, Tia, Liz, Tan, Source, Tan, Jessica quoted, National Fed, Tan, Source, Scene, Maggie, Jewel, 30, what's your name again, 30, Jewel, Maggie, hashtag check, see no pants. The older I get, Maggie, Julia, 30, what's, Bubble, Michael, Court, Rain, Underchilled. I love the way you feel in my mind. Retweet, Sophie, Shape, Black, Tusk, and Mr. Nowhere. Hold hands and kiss as much as...
See, if I was not using Recorder HQ right now, Twitter would be fucking up VoiceOver, and I would have to turn the phone off.
Trade, I am, not, Sim, Amanda, Samantha, Cole, Maura, Steve. My humor is not for everyone. And by humor I mean my tweets. And by my tweets I mean they're not funny. Steve, Sweet, Sank, Steve, Start, Mrs., Fleur, Rebecca, Bougie.
Well, there we go. I got VoiceOver to crash again. So this is what I mean. When I'm using Twitter to read tweets...
Lest we forget flag of United Kingdom. Unpopular opinion, pumpkin spice, anything is rang. Stance grounded. He says...
See? If I didn't have Recorder HQ turned on right now, Twitter would have fucked up VoiceOver and it would have just not been working at all. So that's what I mean. It just... VoiceOver works properly. When I'm doing a recording, VoiceOver just works. It's fine. If I'm not doing a recording, VoiceOver completely fails to work. It just stops working.
Westweaver. Start. Jessica Prime. Daniel Dale verified quoted. Jessica. Dark. Visit. Lounge. Human. Monster. Cunt. Monster. Siren. Tumblr. Amish. Pool. Water. Gret. Wave. Samantha Flag of Canada. She's been burned 100 times, but Rose 207. Evie. Nedray. Young. Terry. Jules. Happy. Darlin. Tumblr. Burbot. Choose ATL. Rose 264 to 2. Black. Dutch. Mark. Howard. Lindell. Unique. Flower. Backer. Dart. Bird of Terms.
So VoiceOver is now working perfectly.
Account menu. Latest. C-top. Search. C-top. Search. S. Blowing star. Search. S. On Rowdies. Tumblr. S. Row. S. Quote. Rowdy. Stan Killimore.
It wasn't working properly before. When I wasn't doing a recording, VoiceOver, when I was using Twitter, it wasn't working properly. And then it just stopped working. Go figure.
Nadine, lovely, rainbow, W, lovely, flower, like table flower. What is something that has helped you with PTSD? 2 hours ago, 6, Pubnada, rainbow, Mrs. Nick Rob, Zidot, Tumblr Glass. Brujo, Ewa, Jimmick, S, Inric, Brujo, Skull and Crossbow, Alfie, Jimmick, Marley, Emba, Chris, Jimmick, Shay, Jimmick, Stace, Bart, Stacy. I used to go to the gym, but everything there got way too heavy. That was the end of that. Retweeted by Esplo, Bart, Stick, Tone, Bob Gorilla Boy John, Stace, Chrome, in reply to the...
So now VoiceOver works absolutely perfectly.
Chrome, Harbin, Danny, Darlin, Darla, Rose 53 to 5, Chrome, Tammy, Darlin, Beth, Darlin, that what, James, Jack, Dilhina, Emba, Holly _ Rose 64 to 68, Mal, Holly, Alec, French benefit.
That's really weird. It wasn't working before. And then I've put the recorder on to record, and now it works perfectly. Not one single problem. And I got my air conditioner installed yesterday. I am so happy about that. It is working 100%. I've got the settings at, it's really easy to use. The remote control is programmed so that one button is set to cold, one button is hot, and then I've got the temperature setting button and the on and off button, of course. Now, on the heater, the aircon is at 23 degrees on, I think, or it could be 24. But anyway, the heater is working perfectly. There's hardly any noise. Just a bit of a whirring sound because it's a machine, and machines make a little bit of noise because they're not 100% quiet. But it is not really noisy, and it is not annoying. And when I'm in my room, you can't hear it. You cannot hear it. So, fancy having my air switched on without a noise.
New tweets available. Scroll up to read them.
Just amazing.
Alex Roy. Friend. Door. Bullet. Trace. Igno. Lady. Door. Dark. Shell. Scrub. Simply Energy. Ad switcher. Twitter. Closing. Ad switcher. WhatsApp.
Yeah, it's just amazing that I can have a nice warm house without any noise at all. Besides the machinery noise that every air conditioner makes, there's no other noise. There's no horrible, crappy, stinky air smell either. And you can hear, without noise, you can hear a plane going overhead. I obviously hear the trains because they're loud, but I can now hear planes going overhead because the aircon is not causing so much noise that it drowns out all of the other noises, so I can now hear an aeroplane going overhead anytime, not just when the aircon is quietening down for a few minutes while the fan tries to die and then it speeds up and makes a lot of noise, like I don't have any of that anymore, so because there's never any major noise from this new air conditioner, I can hear everything else. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Page 2 of doc. Phone. Twitter. WhatsApp. Recorder Recorder HQ. Recorder HQ. Setting. Pause. Button. Stop. Button.